Hi everyone, welcome back to yet another video. So I am done running all my course SQL script. So what I'm just going to do is just to refresh, and we can see them for agri and all of the courses. So there are about 10 courses I count here. So now that I'm done with that, we can just take a look at one of the tables, the course tables. So we could do literature. Oh no, sorry. So we'll do select all from literature, and we'll just run that, and so you can see our table. So we just have serial number. This will be auto increment. It's auto generated from 1. Course code is a foreign key. Student is also a foreign key. That's one-to-many relationship. We have first CA, second CA, then exams. We can create the total. So now that we've done that, we are now going to go back to our student. We're going to go back to our student table, and we are going to import. So we are going to import our student table from our Excel file. So before then, we would have to convert it to a flat file or a CSV, and so I think we're done with Notepad. I'm going to go to my Excel and go to student profile. So what I want to do is to convert this Microsoft file, a workbook, to a CSV format. So this format is in .xlxs, if I remember correctly. Yep. So it's a worksheet in that particular format, and I just want to convert it to CSV. So in order for me to do that, I'm just going to go to my I'm going to use Python for it. So I'll just use Anaconda, and I'll just shoot up my JupyterLab, and done. So it's going to launch my Anaconda JupyterLab text editor, code editor, and I'm going to locate this particular file and just convert it, and so we are going to be using Python to actually do that, specifically Pandas. So I have kickstart my, so I think my folders are here. So I'm going to create a new, so I've done this before, so I'm just going to create a new Anaconda file, maybe just rename it student, and what I want to do is to import Pandas as PD, run it, escape B to create a new cell. I'll say df is equal to, I'll say pd.read Excel, and I would now put the path of my Excel, student, right? Okay, so I don't, student profile, I'm calling the wrong student profile.xls. I don't have another sheet there, so the sheet will go to the default sheet 1. Otherwise you say sheet name, and it will tell you so sheet name, and you now give it the sheet you want to do. So sheet 1, the sheet you want to open, sorry, so which is this sheet 1 here. And when I'm done with that, I am going to control enter, so it's loading, and hopefully it doesn't give me any problem. Let me zoom in the event you guys are not seeing this clearly. So escape B, I'm going to read my CSV file. So what I want to do is actually I just want to remove this that is admission number and student names. And so I think I'm also going to separate it to student name, that's first name, last name. So I'm going to take the first as the first name, that's Emily, then Johnson as the last name, Michael Smith, like that. It makes sense because Emily, people bear their father's name. And so yeah, so I'm going to say so I'm either going to convert it to CSV before I continue, or I'm just going to I'll split it, then I'll say df, I'll just give it a name, so it will be df.split and dot split, so it will be df.string.split if I remember correctly. And what am I splitting it by? Just a space, expand equal true, this to tell it that I really want to split it, and I can just name it as split. Yeah, so okay, so there's no error, so it means it's fine. So I can do my split, and you can see what I splitted it to. Okay, so there are a lot of space. So what I'm just going to do is just to index, I'm going to remove index 2, 3, 4 and just say split is equal to split, and I will just 0, I'll do 0, 1. Hopefully it doesn't give me an error, and I'll just call out split again. Okay, so we are good now. So I can now say I'll create a new column called first name. I can do first name, which is just weird, last name, and yeah, is equal to split. If I'm so it worked fine. I'm really expecting an error. So when I do df, I call my initial data frame, so you can see my first name, last name, and I'm just going to remove these, so I can say df is equal to df, and I just want to call just everything except the student's name, so except name of students, and I'm just going to rearrange it in the order I want it. And again, it's just preference. I do have OCD, so I like everything to look really nice, and I usually like things looking nice. And so I'll just clean this up, and in the next video we are going to continue from where we stop. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.